Hello YouTube land! Welcome back to another cast featuring me, Dracnus, your caster commentator, and StarCraft Jesus. And we're coming back to you with a oldie of the channel. Sort of an oldie, kind of an OG. It is SimusINC LLC, the industry man himself, spawning in the top red. It's Simus, playing the Zerg pieces, and spawning in the bottom left. It is the blue Protoss with a I can't remember what that is. It is T-Bone. I think that's a roach. I'm pretty sure that's a roach. So Simus looks like he's playing Hatch. Just Hatch? Okay. Just Hatch. Strong opener. Looks like he might be going for, oh, the drone gets surrounded. But you know what? I think, weirdly enough, it's an even trade. Yes, the drone died. Yes, the drone won't be mining anything. It didn't get to build anything. But at the same time, it pulled a lot off. Yeah, damn, okay. That'd be what I was thinking too. I wouldn't actually say it because I don't talk when I play. But let's see. What is the strategy here, Simus? You went a hatchery, but where's the pool? Where's the gas? Is this going to be a drone all-in? Kind of like a worker rush, but just with a lot? Because that would be a bad idea against the Protoss. Ooh, Protoss is going Gateway Forge, so Forge Fast Expand. This delays his tech by a little bit, by about however long he waits to get that core up, but... Well, actually... He doesn't seem to be throwing down any gas, so maybe he might just do cannons into a very defense. Oh no, he is really delaying that cybercore. I really want to throw that down, but as I was saying, I think he is going to throw down the cannon first. Normally, what we see in higher level play, I believe this is Gold League. Definitely, you don't make so many pylons at first, because this is going to delay throwing down the Nexus by quite a bit. Meanwhile, over on Simus' side, he did get the pull up. He's going roaches, so he's going to try and roach bust. I believe this is a roach ravager rush. But the problem is this is going to work out either really well or really bad. Unfortunately, our Protoss has still decided not to close his wall and not to make an expansion, so he's really limiting himself. I don't know if the Protoss realizes this isn't a wall, that as Zerg, if he was getting speedling rushed right now, a Zerg could just run past this. The cannon isn't going to scare them. Okay, now the shield battery goes down. The Zealot probably going to situate itself right about there. Oh no, shield battery gets canceled. The shield battery actually could have been a little helpful in holding off the impending doom of the roaches. But actually, Roach Warren's up. He doesn't have supply open right now to make the roaches, but I assume roaches are coming. This was a super early Roach Warren. Shield battery is starting up again here at the front. Looks like he just didn't like the positioning. But where that Zealot is right now is not a wall. Of course, if it moved quick enough, it could become a wall, but this whole thing is very haphazard. Third hatchery goes down here for Simus, and this is very interesting. There's a little bit of inefficiency here, but that is to be expected in Gold League. Unfortunately, we did invest in that tech. And so, awkwardly enough, both players, neither side is going to be able to take advantage of this because the Protoss delayed his expansionism by so long, but Simus didn't take advantage of that early tech. He's now getting a few roaches out, but these are more just safety roaches. And the Protoss isn't attacking. The Protoss has a Twilight, has a Robo, isn't really using either of them. Okay, now we have an Observer coming out. Interesting choice. So this does, to me, feel like a very defensive setup. But we're almost 5.5 minutes into the game, and the Protoss is only on 27 workers. On 2 gates, a Forge, and a Robo. So this, even though there's a low amount of production, it's awkwardly enough probably the perfect amount of production for the worker count. Now this Overlord isn't going to be able to get back until this Observer leaves, and I think Simus doesn't realize there's an Observer. This hallucinated Phoenix is going to be coming around just to check out the situation, but unfortunately, I mean, it's not going to see anything too important. We're almost 6 minutes into the game, and it's going to see a Lair, a Roach Warren. That's about it. Now, neither Simus nor T-Bone really are really making anything. He is probing, but I think those were queued. Phoenix does go down. Hallucinated is gone. Another Robo is coming up. Triple Robo. That is a lot of Immortal production. Probably due to seeing the Roach Warren, but Simus is throwing down a Hydra Den, an Infestation Pit, and a Nidus Worm. Okay. So Hydralisk Swarm Host Nidus, if I had to guess, is really the only thing that makes too much sense. I guess you could try to do a Lurker Nidus into the main, which would make it a little difficult. Even if you had detection, Lurker Nidus, Lurkers in general are very dangerous. They're hard to push into once they get set up. Things that outrange them on Lair Tech don't quite so much outrange them on Hive Tech. The problem is, okay, we have a Robo Bay going down. And given that it's Gold League, I would doubt the Burrow upgrade is coming. So that makes me actually believe even harder that it's going to be a Swarm Host play. Now this is ambitious. There's no way. Oh no. You have to pull out of it as soon as it starts getting attacked. You don't want to waste units trying to escape it. Now, Protoss is going to have an uncomfortable butthole for a little bit because he knows there's Niduses out and he's only on 2 base. Funnily enough, Simus doesn't really need to do anything. He could just keep droning, take the whole map, and make a good amount of swarm hosts and just pressure him. This would force the Protoss to try to walk across the map because they're going to lose all their bases. If Zerg gets up 8 to 12 swarm hosts, now 12 is a little high. Actually, no, it's 16 swarm hosts. 16 swarm hosts is the max. But if he gets a good number of swarm hosts basically up, then just stopping he's almost there. Like I would be happy if he just got to 60 60 drones, made the 16 swarm hosts and the rest in Roach Ravager, and he would slaughter this army. Now we have 1 Colossi coming up in this Robo facility. The other 2 looks like they canceled. This one finished its Immortal, but this one stopped. Protoss is going to go and secure the 3rd. He's actually doing a really awkward patrol, which is not conducive to the survival of the Nexus, because if a Zerg timed it right, could totally kill everything. Alright, Protoss is actually moving down towards a 4th base location. He keeps building these harvesters before actually throwing down the Nexus, which is kind of the opposite of what you typically do. But again, Gold League. Is he gonna bring the Colossus? Where's the Colossus? Oh, right here. It's lagging behind the pack a little bit. Zerg's actually going to try and take this base, but he's gonna see where T-Bone is moving to. T-Bone kills an extractor while it's building. They both like to do this. Now there is Roach Ravager Hydra. Okay, Spire's finishing here soon. Infestation Pit's been done. There's no hive. Extra macro hatches going up here rather than just taking more bases on the map. 2 Niduses started around the same time. So this is seen. This is definitely spotted. Phoenix made from Stargates are going to start popping down the Overseer, but yeah, so here's the awkward bit. That Colossi is helping out a lot with the Immortals. There's 4 Immortals here on the ground. With the Colossi, this should be enough to push back the army. An Immortal goes down, but the Phoenixes are also helping out a lot with these pickups, and the Hydras are gone. Night is completely shut down. Lings are gonna Lings are gonna stream on in to their death. Simus, I would recommend getting speed at any point if you're ever going to use Zerglings. Just get, like, even if it's just a scout, right? Just always get Ling speed. There's never not a unless you're gonna Roach Rush. Just get Ling speed. And even with Roach Rushes, we still get Ling speed. Get Ling speed. There's a lot of Hydras here. 13 Hydras, 14 Roaches. It's actually pretty split between them. The unfortunate bit is this Protoss is getting real comfortable. And I would not be getting real comfortable. Now, there is a supreme lack of creep spread. But it's kind of expected, right, at this league of play. There's really nothing to inference off of the army composition from the Protoss. He's kind of just winging it, making some Stargate units, some Robo. He doesn't really seem to know what he wants to go for. He actually never got Warp Gate. He's just skipping it. So, and unfortunately, the longer that goes on, the more grateful a Zerg would be. Now, unfortunately, there's no spotter units, so this Protoss army is just going to walk up on this base and be like, hey, man, what's up? I'm going to shove my prismatic alignment in your face. Though the prismatic alignment, surprisingly for a low-level player, is not activated yet. And that's an entire base gone. Now, that is a thick amount of Hydras, but kind of, okay, there we go. Move commanded forward just a little bit, just get everything in range. And that is going to be a dead Protoss army. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Protoss getting a little comfortable. There's Corruptors now, so these Phoenixes are doubly going to trade worse. Every Phoenix dies, and if I was Simus right now, I would be saying, hey man, I just killed an entire army. There's no way you have a lot of stuff left, and I would just full on flood. It looks like Simus is just going to kind of let these less than optimal trades happen. Let's hit the Simus cam, see what he's doing. Alright, now he's controlling his army. Going across the map. He's guiding his army by GPS. And looking for the expansions, But the Protoss is on as many bases as the Zerg is, economically wise. However, the Zerg has far more hatcheries thanks to those macro hatches. Corruptors, oh my god. Look at this. Look at this try-hard gold player controlling units without an F2. Amazing. Niduses are being thrown down. Is there anything actually in the Nidus Worms? No, there's not. So this is really more of just playing campaign. He's playing campaign. He Really enjoyed this part of the Heart of the Swarm campaign in the first mission when the Niduses just kept coming up everywhere. F you, says T-Bone. Simus, being a gentleman, saying GG in response. Not stooping down to his childishness. Go F yourself, says T-Bone. T-Bone, if you had actually, if you knew how to play the game, if you knew how to do stuff and not stay on such a low economy, low base count. It's 15 minutes into the game. You should have your entire side of the map set up. You're still on triple robo. You're making weird stuff. You don't even have warp gate. All right. Before you insult someone, maybe learn that you suck. This is what I would recommend. Understand that you suck. Even at Gold League, you suck. Your cyber core is gone, but this is BM at this point. This is full on BM from T-Bone. Besides the actual piece of shirt, you piece of shirt. Simus takes the victory. He extracts by squeezing and twisting his opponent with some salt. High grade quality. We're not even going to talk about the bank that T-Bone had. Simus had a bit of a bank himself. But at the end of the day, he was winning. Several Niduses playing campaign. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Make sure to share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.